Hello, this is Kia and welcome back to my channel. I am doing this video for those of you who have not entered into nursing school and you are in the process of applying. Maybe you've even gotten your acceptance letter and now you're trying to figure out now what. I know a lot of times when you apply for nursing school, sometimes you have like 2 or 3 months before you even start and you're just sitting there with that anticipation there. I was in that same position, in that same boat, so I know what it's like. And I wish I had someone to tell me these things when I was trying to figure out how I could prepare myself for the start of my new journey in nursing school. So what I did was I came up with a few things that you could probably do before nursing school starts. This will help take the edge off of all of the things that you will have to learn once you're in nursing school. When you get to that particular area in the semester, these things may start to feel like a review because you've already reviewed them and you had a chance to kind of go over them without the other pressures of learning other things while in school. So these are just a few. I don't want anyone to feel overwhelmed or feel like you have to learn all of these things before you start school, but there are some things that I do wish that someone would have told me that I could have just learned to help take the edge off of everything else that I had to learn, like little basic things. So I'm just going to get right into the list. The first thing is you could try to learn or Google. A lot of these things are going to be on Google. You could at least learn the most popular meds given. You know, maybe you can get a list of 20, 30, or maybe even 50. That will take the edge off of all that you'll have to learn while in nursing school. You'll be familiar with that med, why it's given. So you can learn the class, the generic name, and you know why the med is given. And that will help take the edge off of when you're in pharmacology and you need to learn all of these meds. Some of them won't seem so foreign to you. Also, I would suggest maybe gain some knowledge of normal lab values. That's going to be half the battle because you're going to spend most of your time learning abnormal lab values and what they mean and what to do when you have an abnormal lab value. But the first thing that they're going to want you to learn in nursing school is what normal lab values are. And it's pretty much the same across the board. So if you just learn that, the different ranges, and they differ from men and women in some of the values. But just learning a couple will just help, you know, take the pressure off of you when you start acid-base and electrolyte balances. Also, I have here, learn how the heart pumps. Because learning why you need to know why and how the heart pumps is half the battle. But at least if you know where that blood comes in at and how it flows through the heart and where it comes back out at and then goes back around and then comes back again, if you know all of that, that will be half the battle, because you're going to spend a lot of time when you're in your cardiac part of your semester talking about what to do when the heart pumps abnormally, and also what to do to keep the heart normally pumping. So that's, you know, they have a lot of mnemonics for how the heart pumps and a lot of songs that can help you remember the flow of the heart. The blood, how the blood flows through the heart. I'm sorry if I didn't say that in the beginning. You want to learn how the blood flows through the heart. Another thing that you could probably look into is practicing basic drug calculations. And this might not seem like a big deal to you now, but when you're in pharmacology and you have other things that you need to learn as far as drug types and things like that, and then you have a drug calculation test, And then when those drug calculations get a little more tedious, it probably might help you if you learn how to at least do basic drug calculations. That's half the battle. So then when you jump right into your drug calculation part and the tedious part starts, all you think you have to do is build on what you already know. Okay, so the next thing that I have on my list is learn normal vital signs. Because that's easy. That's the easy part. You can learn your vital sign ranges because you're going to spend a lot of time learning what to do for abnormal vital signs. But if you go into the class already knowing what normal vital signs are, then that's going to be half the battle. That's less that you need to take in. Also, I would spend time learning what your role is going to be as an LPN. Because you never want to operate outside of the scope of your practice. And they're going to teach you all of this in nursing school, but I feel like if you just go in knowing what's expected of you, it just helps, because a lot of people, their expectations of what it's going to be like to be a nurse, their expectations and what they thought was off, and some of them was excited because they found out that they were going to be doing more than what they thought, and then others was disappointed because they didn't know that they were signing up for all that comes with being an LPN. Another thing that you can do is learn basic medical terminology, and that's all that I have here. Now, I'm not saying go out and learn all of these things because that's a lot in itself, but if you are hungry for knowledge and you just want something to help refresh or just make you feel like you're in school, something that can, just help you to transition from not being in school for a while to jumping right into that type of environment, I think that these things would be helpful. So that is all that I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I have more videos coming out soon. And again, I apologize that I've been away so long. If you haven't already, please check out my video on me graduating from nursing school. Basically, I just talked about what it was like to take NCLEX and things like that. Okay, I will talk to you guys later. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.